Hey guys, and welcome back to the Top 10 Trends. In today's video, we're going to have a look at the 10 oldest women in the world in 2022. Let's get into the video. 1. Lucille Randon. Lucille Randon, also known as Sister Andre, is a French super-centenarian who at the age of 118 years and 107 days is the world's oldest verified living person. She's a Roman Catholic nun, having converted to Catholicism as a young adult, working as a governess, teacher, and missionary, before retiring at the age of 75. She's the oldest known survivor of the COVID-19 pandemic, having tested positive for SARS-CoV-2 a month before her 117th birthday. Is there anything she hasn't witnessed yet? After World War II ended, Randon went on a mission to a hospital in Vichy where she served orphans and elders. Her mission lasted 18 years until she was sent to another hospital at La Baume d'Ostar, Drôme, for night duty in 1963. She went blind in the 2010s. When she turned 115, Pope Francis sent her a personal letter and a blessed rosary. On her 118th birthday, Randon received a birthday note from French President Emmanuel Macron. We hope she keeps ruling this book of records of being the oldest person in the world. 2. Tekla Junowicz. Tekla Junowicz, born on 10th June 1906, is a Polish super-centenarian who's the longest-lived person in the history of Poland, whose age has been validated by the Gerontology Research Group, GRG. She's the first validated super-centenarian in Poland's history to have reached the ages of 112, 113, 114, and 115. She's currently the second oldest validated living person in Europe and the world. Born in modern-day Ukraine, Junowicz has lived in Gliwice, Poland since the end of the Second World War. Junowicz became the last surviving validated person born in 1906 and became the second oldest living validated person in the world, following the death of Kane Tanaka on 19th April 2022. 3. Maria Brañas Moreira. Maria Brañas Moreira, born on 4th March 1907, is an American-born Spanish super-centenarian whose age is validated by the Gerontology Research Group. She's currently the oldest living person in Spain, as well as the oldest living American-born person. Maria is also among the oldest living people known to have survived COVID-19, which she contracted at the age of 113 in April 2022. She's the third on the list of oldest living people in the world. Brañas Moreira's father, Joseph Brañas Julia, died from pulmonary tuberculosis at the age of 37, leaving Brañas Moreira's mother to raise the family of 5 on her own. Just imagine the hardships which they've gone through. Brañas Moreira married in 1931 and had 3 children. Brañas Moreira is deaf in one ear and partially deaf in the other, with precautions taken at her nursing home. This made communication difficult, but using a voice-to-text device, her relatives are able to communicate fluently. 4. Casida Banegas Gallego. Casida Ramona Banegas de Gallego, born on 8th April 1907, is a Paraguayan-born Argentinian super-centenarian. She's the first validated super-centenarian born in Paraguay, and is also the oldest validated person to ever reside in Argentina. She's been the oldest validated person living in Latin America. In December 2020, Banegas recovered from COVID-19 at the age of 113 years and 8 months. This was the oldest age at which anyone's confirmed to have contracted the disease and survived, until Lucille Randon survived the disease in January 2021. She is the 4th oldest validated living person in the world. 5. Fusa Tatsumi. Fusa Tatsumi, born on 25th April 1907, is a Japanese super-centenarian who's currently the oldest known living person in Japan, and is also the second oldest person ever from Osaka Prefecture, behind Misao Okawa. Fusa Tatsumi was born in Yao City, Osaka Prefecture, Japan on 25th April 1907 as the 5th second daughter of 6 siblings. When her husband passed away, she started working in a family orchard until about 55 years old, growing peaches, plums, and grapes. Tatsumi currently lives in Kashiwara, Osaka, Japan at the age of 115 years, 34 days. She's currently the 5th oldest validated living person in the world. 6. Sofia Rojas. Sofia Rojas, born on 13th August 1907, is a Colombian who has the title of the oldest validated person ever from Colombia. All her life she worked as a guarapo seller. Sofia is a Catholic and very religious. she's particularly devoted to the Virgin of Candelaria. Her family and neighbors call her La Paloma, Spanish for the dove. At the time of writing, she had 3 living children, 18 grandchildren, 24 great-grandchildren, and 16 great-great-grandchildren. Just wow! She is the 6th oldest validated living person in the world. 7. Bessie Hendricks. Bessie Hendricks, born on 7th November 1907, is an American supercentenarian who's currently the oldest living person in the United States. Hendricks also currently ranks as the 7th oldest living person in the world. Hendricks stayed busy helping her family with various projects, including processing 500 chickens one summer. She was also active in the Woodlawn Christian Church, where she's been a member for 92 years. Just simply amazing, isn't it? Reportedly, Bessie Hendricks is comfortable with her life at Shady Oaks, where her family visits often. She has 9 grandchildren, 28 great-grandchildren, 42 great-great-grandchildren, and 7 great-great-great-grandchildren. With no major illnesses and only a couple of prescription medicines in Hendricks' daily routine, her physician calls her his miracle lady. 8. Mila Mangold. Mildred Mila Mangold, born on 14th November 1907, is an American supercentenarian who's been the oldest living person in the US state of California. She remembers the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic. She also has memories of soldiers returning from World War I. She's seen almost everything from the Spanish flu to the COVID-19 pandemic. Mangold continued to drive up until the age of 95. Up until her centenarian years, she'd collect oranges from her tree to make marmalade for her neighbors. During her supercentenarian years, she's been wheelchair-bound. There's been a history of longevity in Mangold's family. Her grandmother lived to be 95, and her sister, May Prokop, died at the age of 100. Looks like it's there in their blood. 9. Edie Ceccarelli. Edith Edie Ceccarelli, born on 5th February 1908, is an American supercentenarian. Ceccarelli was born in Willits, California, USA on 5th February 1908. She was the first of 7 children born to Italian immigrants Agostino and Maria Regano. Ceccarelli currently lives in Willits, California. She lived in her own home until the age of 107, after which she moved into a senior living facility. She became a supercentenarian in February 2018 and celebrated her 111th birthday in February 2019. Over the past few years, her cognitive faculties have diminished by the effects of dementia, but she's still capable of walking with the aid of a walker as of her 114th birthday in 2022. Ceccarelli is currently the 2nd oldest validated living person in California, behind Mila Mangold, and the 3rd oldest validated living person in the United States, behind Bessie Hendricks and Mila Mangold, and the 2nd oldest validated person ever born in California, behind Maria Brañas Morera. Since the death of an anonymous woman in Hyogo, Japan on 30th April 2022, she is the 9th oldest living validated person in the world. 10. Kahoru Furuya. Kahoru Furuya, born on 18th February 1908, is a Japanese supercentenarian. She enjoyed growing vegetables in the fields over the age of 100, and she moved into the nursing home at the age of 108. Having been asked about the secret to her longevity for a public relations magazine in Izokuni, she replied, "Eat breakfast every morning, eat fruit and yogurt every day, and do gymnastics." Furuya suffered from heart disease in 2011 when she was 103 and underwent surgery to implant her pacemaker. She then underwent her first battery replacement surgery in 2015 and the second battery replacement surgery in March 2021 at the age of 113. Kahoru Furuya currently lives in Izonokuni City, Shizuoka, Japan at the age of 114 years and 100 days. She's currently the 2nd oldest living validated person in Japan, behind Fusa Tatsumi and the 10th oldest living person in the world. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit like and subscribe to our channel Top 10 Trends. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section.